to the cult.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's Tony with you once again for the Wigan Cult Film Club. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. On Wednesday evening, we were as a club going over to Leigh Film Factory. Our friends who have the independent cinema, one screen cinema in Leigh, as they were doing a screening of a new Giallo slasher film that's recently come out, called The Blade Cuts Deeper, by a director called Gene Dolders. The trailer that I'd seen for this had piqued my interest. So the first thing that I want you to do is check the trailer out right here.
I just tell stories. And people love them. It doesn't matter what you've done. It only matters what they see.
So that was the trailer. So as you can see from that, it was quite atmospheric. The score is really good on that point of the trailer. It gets you engaged. It's gritty. It's selling you the premise that this is a Giallo slasher film, and I was all up for that. Now let's get this out the way quickly. I am not a fan of low budget film. It doesn't matter what the genre. I've never been a big fan of low budget independent film. It's not my thing. It doesn't say anything to me. So the films of the 80s and 90s, the SOV stuff, it never did anything for me, and I know there's a big following for it. And even the more sort of widely spread independent films from a few years ago that are shot very well, they're just not my cup of tea. It's just not my film choice. It's not, no matter what the subject is, no matter what the genre is, low budget independent film has never been a thing for me. So I generally stay away from it. But this, on the other hand, once I'd seen the trailer, it piqued my interest. I think because it's a Giallo slasher film, is what initially did me. But the way the trailer was put together, it feels like it's got more substance than a low budget independent film. So I thought we'll give it a whirl, and I wasn't disappointed. It's very, very good. So brief synopsis of the film. A guy called John Abbott, who is his character in this, he's portrayed as a narcissistic knobhead, owns a production company that makes a TV show called Lights, Camera, Kill, which it's sort of, they're like recreations, a bit like Crime Watch would have done back in the day, of quite serious unsolved murders, but they go into the gory details with it, and they give you the gory backstory of everything, and the sort of audience of people that are watching this TV show seem to like it. And because John realises that he's onto a winner, he's just pushing for more and more and more, and he eventually shows an episode of a pregnant woman being assassinated by a serial killer with an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, and this guy was known for picking targets out at random and just random killings, and he makes an episode about this story, and that's where the sort of story begins of the film. And I mean, I won't tell you too much. I don't want to spoil it. I want you to go and experience this for yourselves. And obviously, as it goes on, it plays out a little bit like a 70s Giallo film, and then some real good nods to 80s slasher films. There's also some real good nods to Italian exploitation as well as the Giallo kind of stuff. Well, the Italian sounding soundtrack and score that was put together by, I think it's Wasteland 78 in this. It all blends and works really, really well. So it's a film of, I think it's 83 minutes long. So it's a full feature length, you know what I mean? And normally when it comes to a low budget stuff, one of the reasons that I don't watch a great deal of it, and the stuff I have seen, it sort of takes me away from it, acting's normally quite crap. It's not in this. The acting's actually really, really good. And that was the one thing that I took away from it, was it doesn't feel like I'm watching a low budget independent film, because the acting's that good in it. Which is brilliant. Hats off to everybody, every actor that was in this film. You actually knock it out the park. It's really, really good. But everything about it, the direction, the camera work, the lighting, the ambience, the kill scenes, the special effects, everything just works. And then when Gene and a couple of others sat down to do a Q&A after the screening, and you realise this film's been made on a £14,000 budget, you're going, how can you make a film of this quality for 14 grand? You know what I mean? Films have millions thrown at them and don't turn out as good as this. It's nice. It's nice and refreshing to see a low budget independent film be as good as it is, which only is a doff of the cap to everyone that was involved. You know what I mean? Whether that was directors, producers, actors, special effects artists, everybody involved. You made it feel more than what it is, and for that I was ecstatic. You know what I mean? It is really, really good. When you look at the kills in it, I think is the 4 proper kills that you see on camera? I can't remember now. I think there's 4 full kills that you see on camera. They're really good, like really good. The first one is phenomenal. You've got to watch the film for the first kill alone. It takes a little while to come to the point, to come to that first kill, but when it does, the payoff is brilliant. And then with each kill, I was getting a little sort of like wink at, oh yeah, that's from a certain film. Like there's one kill that I don't know if anybody else picked up on it, but it felt like the Toolbox Murders. If anybody's ever seen that film, you sort of get that little bit of a vibe about it from the Toolbox Murders, and every kill's slightly different. The way that he goes around killing, the way the killer goes around killing, it changes from time to time. So it's not just one knife, boom, a knife, done. The kills are imaginative. They're really, really good. The effects, the practical work within each kill is great. I mean, the first kill, which it is the best, it's all shot in camera. It's a practical with a little bit of visual, a little bit of CG, but 99% of it is shot straight in camera, and it's great. It's believable. It's gory. It works fantastically well. So again, hats off to everyone that was involved. For me, it's high. The film's it's high praise because again, I'm not into this kind of stuff. This isn't my forte. It's not my wheelhouse. Low budget independent film is one I've always stayed away from it. Always stayed away from it because any time that I've dipped my toe, I've always been disappointed. Always. This another level. It's absolutely fantastic, and it was nice that after the screening there was a Q&A, and it was nice to realise that everyone involved was just real people, just normal people, film fans, really approachable, really chatty. If you get the chance to see this on a screen somewhere, please go and check it out. Like I said, we saw it at Leigh Film Factory on the setup there, and it was phenomenal. The sound, whoever's mastered the sound on that and done the score, I mean, the chef's kiss. It's fucking amazing. Every sound, every piece of audio in it works well with the particular scene. It's got that Italian goblin vibe to it. It's really, really good. I can't give it enough praise for how good it is, and I don't want to go into it too much because I don't want to drop any spoilers or anything like that, because that'll take away your fun if you go out and watch this film. But it's been screened at some other conventions, and I think that it's been screened at a horror convention somewhere. So it's cropping up. It's been shown in numerous places. If it comes to a town or a city near you, or it comes to a convention near you, please go and check it out. And chat with Gene and the rest of the crew after it. You will not be disappointed. It's really, really good. The other thing was, as well as, they've actually put a quad poster together for this. So old school 30 by 40 British cinema style poster. I'll drop something in here so you can see it. It's amazing. It's really, really good. But they've got merchandise to sell as well, so you can buy the quad posters. They're even selling the film currently on VHS. They've done a VHS version of it, which, if you hear the story of the VHS, it's worth investing in that just for that alone, because the story is fantastic behind it. So please, if it does crop up in your local area, or if you're into sort of low-budget independent horror, check out The Blade Cuts Deeper. It comes with a big seal of approval from the Wigan Cult Film Club and myself. And until the next one, guys, please remember, keep it cult.